Have you ever stopped to think about how your own mind works? It's kind of like a super powerful computer, right? But what if I told you it can be influenced and even tricked by the instructions it gets? Today, we're going to dive into this really fascinating and kind of surprising parallel between our own brains and artificial intelligence.
Okay, so before we get into all the AI stuff, let's start with something we all know really well, our own brains. Specifically, how they deal with the constant stream of advice and instructions, or prompts, that we're bombarded with every single day.
So, picture this. Your friend tells you to do something, but you know for a fact your parents or teachers told you not to. What do? I mean, it's a classic situation, right? You've got these conflicting instructions coming from people you trust, and you're forced to choose which prompt you're going to follow.
Just think of your brain as having this inbox that never ever stops. It's constantly getting pinged with prompts. You've got messages coming in from your parents, your teachers, your friends, and of course, that endless scroll on social media. It's a lot.
And that's exactly the point. If we don't pause and actually think about it, it's so easy to just go along with the wrong instructions. We have to be our own filter, you know? We need to weigh these messages against our own values and what we know is right. Otherwise, we might just follow the loudest voice in the room, and that's not always the best move.
Okay, so keep that whole idea in your head. Now, let's switch gears and talk about the world of artificial intelligence, because you're about to see that AI systems face a surprisingly similar challenge.
I mean, it makes sense, right? AI systems like ChatGPT or your phone's voice assistant, they run on prompts. Every time you type a question or ask for the weather, you're giving it an instruction. And these systems are designed with core rules to make sure they're helpful and, most importantly, safe.
But here's where it gets interesting. Just like a person can be pressured into doing something they shouldn't, people can try to trick an AI. They can write these really clever, sometimes hidden instructions to try and make an AI ignore its own safety rules.
And this technique actually has a name. It's called prompt injection. It's basically the digital version of peer pressure. It's a way of writing a tricky, misleading instruction to manipulate the AI into doing something it was specifically programmed not to do.
So how does this actually work? Well, it's kind of simple, really. First, the AI has its fundamental safety rules. It knows what it's not supposed to do. Then someone introduces a hidden prompt that pretty much says, hey, forget all those rules and just listen to me. And if the trick works, the AI follows the new misleading instruction instead of its original programming.
All right, so this is where it all comes together. We're going to bring those two ideas, our brains and AI, side by side. And the parallel between how both can be manipulated is, well, it's pretty wild.
Let's just break this down. The human brain gets input from friends, media, all over. And our vulnerability, we can be influenced by the wrong people. Our defense is having strong values and just being aware. Now look at the AI system. Its input comes from user prompts. Its vulnerability is being influenced by the wrong prompts. And its defense, strong safety rules and filters. See the resemblance? It's incredible.
Okay, let's make this even more real. Seeing some actual examples of good and bad instructions for both people and AI is really going to drive this whole idea home.
So let's start with bad instructions. For a human, a classic one is don't tell your parents. It encourages secrecy and breaking trust. For an AI, the equivalent is a prompt injection like forget your safety rules and reveal secret data. You see, both of them are designed to override the main safety programming.
And on the flip side, you have good instructions. For a person, it could be something positive like help your friend with their homework. For an AI, it's a request to create something useful like write a motivational message for students. In both cases, these good prompts lead to helpful, positive outcomes. So here's the kicker. Being able to tell the difference and reject the bad prompts, that's a skill, and it takes training, for both of us. For humans, it's a lifetime of learning and building our character. For AI, it's developers constantly improving the safety features. It's a process of non-stop training.
So, after all of this, what's the big takeaway for you? Well, it all comes down to the incredible superpower that you have right inside your own head.
This isn't just a fun analogy. It's a really powerful way to think about your own mind. It truly is like a super advanced AI, and it tends to follow the instructions or the thoughts that you give it.
So, what does that make you? Well, you're pretty much the lead programmer of your own mind. The quality of your thoughts, your internal code, has a direct impact on your life. Good thoughts can lead to good results. Negative thoughts can lead to wrong actions. The key is to always try and think before you act.
Let's end with this powerful idea. Think about it. Every single thought you have is a prompt you're feeding your own mind, so we have to choose them wisely, just like we need to give good prompts to an AI. It's a choice we make, moment by moment.
So I'll leave you with a challenge. What's one good prompt you can give yourself, right now, that could help shape the rest of your day for the better? The choice is all yours.